We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Seneca. For centuries, humanity has wrestled with the unpredictable nature of life. Imagine a wealthy trader in ancient Cyprus, his ship sinking, losing everything. A single storm, a single moment can change everything. How would you react? Would you be angry, sad, or feel as if life cheated you? But not for Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, whose approach to life has resonated for centuries. What is the way of the Stoic? 1. Core concepts of Stoicism. In the city of Cyprus in 300 BC, the story of Zeno began to shape Stoic philosophy. According to Zeno and his followers, we do not have control over everything that happens to us, but we do have control of how it affects us. Like crying over spilled milk, or in this case, a sunk ship. How will it change the outcome? It isn't about being unemotional or suppressing your feelings, but finding a way to not be overcome by them, to accept what has happened and be indifferent to what you cannot control. The power of Stoicism lies not in what happens to you, but in what you choose to do about it. A small reframe of your mind can cascade into larger, more impactful changes later down the line. It isn't about being robotic or unfeeling, but understanding your power over yourself. The core of Stoicism is about acceptance and indifference to external factors. To understand that everyone has their struggles, but we all have the same power over our minds. 2. The application of Stoicism. The wisdom of Stoicism has come down to us through great teachers and philosophers such as Epictetus, a former slave, Seneca, a well-renowned statesman, and Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor. These men and others chose to live through the wisdom they preached. According to Zeno, although we do not have full control over what happens to us, we do have control of how it affects us, and we must use this control to a greater effect. The Stoics sought to make the philosophy available to anyone and everyone, not just the elite. They even invented the word cosmopolitan, or citizen of the world, for the purpose of bridging understanding between all people. Instead of crying over the drowned goods, they focused on the good that was left and what they could control. Today, Stoicism can be seen throughout our world in cities like New York, London, and Dubai, in our homes, and even the way we use our media. Instead of letting the world get to you, find peace in it. Stoicism isn't about blocking out the emotions, but rather controlling how they affect you. One of the Stoics' key practices is voluntary discomfort, learning to be okay with less in order to be more appreciative of the things that you have. But how do we find peace with all of the problems that are thrown our way? 3. The core values. It comes down to 4 virtues: wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. Wisdom is the ability to separate what is in your control and what is not, and not stressing about what you cannot change. Courage is to continue on your path, no matter the difficulties. To resist temptation, persist. Temperance is balance, and knowing when enough is enough. It is moderation in all things. And finally, justice, which promotes doing the good thing and never doing harm to others or yourself. Rather than focusing on the outcome of the journey, trust the process. It is about putting forth your full effort and knowing that some things are just out of your control. You need to learn to look past what could be and enjoy what is. What need is there to weep over parts of life when the whole of it calls for tears? It comes down to this: trust the process. Practice self-worth. Find meaning, not things. We have all the power to control how we react to things that happen to us. Remember, everything has meaning,